Poverty has been an issue in the United States for quite some time. We define poverty as being in the state extremely poor. That can mean based on the income of your family, simply being homeless. A little bit of history and background information. In 1965, President Lyndon Johnson launched a war on poverty at that time, thinking the idea that we just need to throw money at this problem and somehow, in some way, we will fix it. Well, here we are, 55 years later, still dealing with the same problem. If we look at the numbers from 1960 to 1999, and then I have a separate in 2020. In 1960, 5 years before the war on poverty, we were at 18.1%. In 1970, it dropped down to 10.1. In 1980, it went back up to 10.7, and then it dropped even more in 1999 to 9.3%. In 21 years, the poverty rate has only gone down to 9.2%, just 0.1% of 20 years ago. Another number to look at was, if you look at the numbers for since COVID, starting in March 2020 to May 2020, in 2 months, 14% of working Americans lost their jobs. So we can kind of see that money has never solved our problems and probably never will. But maybe we need to figure out the better funding of how that money is used. Is it creating homeless shelters and food banks? Is it figuring out or managing better of our donations that we give? Are they actually going to where they're supposed to be going? That's questions that need to be asked. We don't know. We just know we're writing a check to some charity, and we're hoping that they're doing what they're supposed to with giving away 100% of that to help people. Ultimately, we can't end it, but we can certainly find ways to help solve the poverty, or at least reduce the number from much lower than 9%, considering the last 21 years, it's only gone down 0.1% from 99 to 2020. And of course, too, we can do more research on why and how people are becoming impoverished. Is it the not good home lives? Is it the decisions they make? Is it we don't know? And that's always something we can research on. Because then we can help people have the ability to get back on their feet. Ultimately, that's what we want. But we have to find out what the problems are and find the solutions so we can bring the numbers down so that we can make the United States a better place for citizens to live. And to do that, as the United States of American citizens, we need to all come together and help the people that are suffering from poverty, and even the homeless, to help them have a better life. And we can make a difference to help those in need. Thank you.